The start of a pandemic caused many people to adjust their lives. How people went to work, received an education, entertained themselves, and even shopping drastically changed. The unknowns of the COVID virus sparked a lot of controversy and changed what we typically considered normal. My name is Cisek, and these are the experiences of 3 different individuals. I had the pleasure of interviewing Gary Cisek, someone who was considered an essential worker and experienced the effects of the pandemic firsthand. When asked how he felt about the pandemic, this is how he responded.
It was strange because I was working in a hospital, so I seen it firsthand. Like the hallways were lined up with people, and then I was in shock. But they kept us working because we do construction union, So, my reaction was like, I can't believe this is going on, in this world.
Gary was one of the lucky few who was permitted to keep working during the course of the pandemic. However, proper steps were taken to ensure the safety of Gary and those who worked with him.
Oh yeah, we had, like at the hospital, we had the mask. Every day they checked our temperature. They even gave us the shot, They told us to get the shot, so we got it, so.
Some individuals had to completely change their routines. Victoria explains how the pandemic affected her daily schedule.
With the lockdowns and everything.
So I had to work from home, completely remote, 100%, which we were never allowed to do. So I had to set up my laptop and make a little makeshift office on the love seat. And I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning every day to make sure that I could get on our the VPN that we were using, because people were so overloaded we couldn't get on at 8 o'clock, like when I start my day. So I'd have to get up at 6 to get on and hope I could get on. Then I had to adjust dealing with doing interviews remotely because I work in HR, so all interviews that were being done had to be done remotely through a video forum. I had to teach, in between that, I had to teach a 5-year-old his kindergarten lessons. I had to deal with all the new things coming in because of COVID. We had to keep track of staff who had COVID, that were out with COVID, that were exposed to COVID. We had to keep track of all that and let our central office know. So there was lots of reports that were added, and there were days that I was working a 10, 12-hour day because it had to get done. All while having a 5-year-old home that I had to school as well. All my grocery shopping went from me going shopping to complete having it delivered. So I did Shipped, I did Instacart, anything I could find that was available to do to have it delivered. There was a time where 3 weeks went by that I couldn't get any food because there was no availability because everybody was doing the same thing. But then I found other stores that suddenly were doing delivery that never did before. So I was panicking about that. I was able to get food that way.
The pandemic brought along new normalities, such as wearing a mask in public. I spoke with first grader Jaden to discuss how much he knows about COVID and what precautions the school was taking to keep them safe.
It's something where germs are around.
When you first heard about it, were you scared of it?
No,
Why not?
because, I was a little scared of it because I didn't know how to wear a mask.
And then what did they do to make sure you didn't get COVID?
Wear our masks, 6 feet apart.
Did you eat in the cafeterias?
No.
Did you have stuff on your desk?
The shields.
Having been a year since the start of this pandemic, mask mandates have finally been dropped, and we seem to be getting closer to normality. Soon everyone will be able to get back into their normal routines and doing things how they used to. This is Cisek from Ronkonkoma, New York. Thank you.